Most of you will have heard of the Elgato CAMLINK. I'm using it to film this video right now through OBS on my computer, and it's one of my favorite pieces of kit I own. Shout out Elgato. But when I first started streaming, I didn't have a budget for all these fancy tools like the Elgato CAMLINK, so I was always looking for shortcuts. Now, the thing about shortcuts is most of the time, you get what you pay for. But in today's video, I want to tell you guys about a piece of equipment I bought really early on into my streaming journey that just blew my mind. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys, test, and compare the $17 CAMLINK. Hi everybody, sorry to interrupt the video, but I bring you a very urgent and important message from a very sleep-deprived boy. Okay. This video is brought to you by the wonderful folks over at Placeit.net. Placeit is a really fantastic website that allows you to go on their website and create unbelievable assets for your channels without any graphic design expertise at all. They make it so easy to create everything from logos to Twitch overlays to alerts to starting soon screens, go live Instagram stories that you can post on your social media, and way more. The beautiful thing about Placeit is it requires you to download nothing at all. You do everything within their website and you can download your assets straight to your computer once you're done. There's also a lot of free assets on their website as well if you want to save some cash, and literally an entire gaming section for you to choose whatever you want on and start creating some amazing stuff for your streams or content now. If you're interested, check out the link below to place it, and you can also use code X2Shoes at the checkout and save yourself some really good discounts. Big thanks to Placeit again for sponsoring today's video. Oh my god. All right, back to the video. Alright, so here we have it, the HD video capture device. One end USB 2.0, one end HDMI. When I first came across this thing on Amazon, I kinda just thought there's no way in hell, but what do I have to lose for $17? I've seen this thing as cheap as $9 as well. Everything on the surface of this thing tells you that it just shouldn't be good. It should just be terrible. I've said it before, you get what you pay for. But I figured I'd order it and test it out anyway. It's a little bit chunkier than the Elgato CAMLINK and not nearly as sleek. I mean, this thing has zero branding on it. It literally just says HD video capture. Like, I genuinely was expecting to plug this guy into my computer and just have some insane cyber attack take over. But I took the risk, and by God did it pay off. So if you've ever wondered what type of camera I use the Sony ZV-1. I'm recording this video on it, I record every single one of my videos on it, and I also use it as my streaming camera. Now, it's a really, really good camera for its price range. I picked it up for about $500. I think they've become a little bit more hard to come by lately, so the prices are higher. But for what it does, 4K, all that good stuff, it's great. Now, it does come with the option to just plug it into your computer via USB and use it as a webcam, but those results are awful. I'll spare you the footage. At that point, it's a $500 C920. So when I first picked up the camera, I had spent all my money and savings on the camera, and I was like, oh, I really need a CAMLINK now to use with this camera because the USB isn't cutting it. Currently, the Elgato CAMLINK is about $130. However, at the time, given what was going on in the world, prices for webcams and accessories was kind of crazy, so the price was just totally unaffordable for me at that time. That's when I decided I'd give this guy a go. This thing will allow you to do 1080p, 30 FPS. It will support most cameras. I haven't been able to find a whole comprehensive list like there is on the Elgato website for all the supported cameras, but I've tested this thing on 6 different cameras: the Sony a7S Mark II and Mark III, the A6500 and the A6300, as well as the GoPro Hero 9 and Hero 5, and this thing has worked on all of them. Clean HDMI out. So I would imagine with any sort of camera that's come out in the last few years, as long as the camera does clean HDMI out, which most of them do, this thing will work for you. So anyway, I picked this thing up and used it with my ZV-1, and the results were just way beyond what I could hope for. I'm currently recording in 4K 25 frames a second on this camera. We're going to swap over from the CAMLINK to the HD video capture, and we're going to test the results. All right, and here you have it. Here is the HD video capture device, not the CAMLINK. As you can see, CAMLINK is still in my hand. I only own one. This is what the quality you could expect from something like this for $17 versus $130 at the time of filming. I think this is amazing. But the only reason I really wanted to upgrade my hardware from this clone $17 solution to the full CAMLINK is because I wanted the option to be able to record my YouTube videos in 4K. Now, that's not going to be a use case for every single person. If you're somebody who maybe has a camera lying around or is thinking about investing in a camera that isn't a webcam, this could be a really great solution for you to keep your costs down. So right now I'm going to line up these two side by side, show you guys the comparison and see if you can see the difference. thing, I feel, for its price range, offers some absolutely incredible results and can really save some streamers a lot of money until they're ready to upgrade. And the beauty of this is, guys, the use case that I've found is the best is that, you know, if you do purchase one of these, you're always going to have it. So if you have another camera lying around, like a GoPro, or you're thinking of adding a second angle, you now have a completely functioning capture card to capture that other camera without having to buy another CAMLINK. So for me, for example, I've got my GoPro Hero 5 and my GoPro Hero 9. I've got 2 extra cameras. I'm gonna probably pick up another one of these so I can run 3 cameras in here. You know, I don't have to spend any extra money. Like, you could buy a couple of these for the same price as one CAMLINK. Now, obviously, I do recommend the CAMLINK if that's something that's important to you, like 4K and 60 frames a second and all that kind of thing. However, if you are just getting off the ground, or you just want to plan on doing some cool things with your streams or try out some other cameras, highly recommend this thing. Honestly, the latency at times has actually been less than the CAMLINK, which makes absolutely zero sense because this is USB 2.0 and the CAMLINK is USB 3.0. Highly recommend it. I've actually left it linked below. It is an affiliate link, so know that I do benefit if you click it. So thank you very much if you want to pick up one of these for yourself. But yeah, quicker video today. I just really wanted to come in and show you guys this because I genuinely think it's a really great option. A lot of the time, people just default to the industry standard, which always is good. You know it's 100% going to work for you. But there is always cheaper and sometimes just as good alternatives out there if you're looking for something to save a few bucks on, if you're somebody who maybe wants to allocate their budgets in different ways, you know. But that's not all in today's video. I'm going to bring something back for 1 week and maybe 1 week only, maybe more. If you've watched the video this long, I'm going to show you something that you might remember, especially if you're an OG on the channel. I don't know if I could say OG, the channel is like a year old, but please insert Dan's silly clip of the week right here. Oh, what? Oh, what a fantastically silly clip. If you stuck around long enough to see Dan's silly clip, let me know in the comments below if you want us to keep bringing it back each week. And you can see more stuff like that on twitch.tv/x2shoes. Always available to answer your streaming questions as best I can while I'm live, doing my own thing, playing my silly games. So yeah, pop in, ask me some questions. Thank you to my patrons. Here's all of their names. They are fantastic people who help support the channel. If you want to do the same, check out the Patreon link down below. It's a lot of fun. You can support for just $1 a month. It's fantastic. Discord is linked below as well. Join the Discord, hang out with some other streamers. However, it is not a place to just try and dump your link and get easy follows. That's not what we do there. But if you want to have some like-minded conversations with some amazing streamers, head on over there. Don't if you just want to try and spam your Twitch link. It will just ban you. Subscribe only if you feel you want to. I'm not just going to expect it because I say it. But if you think so, if you think we make a good team together, leave a sub as well. That would be really, really, really appreciated. Coming up on 10K, so trying to hit that soon. And finally, I made a video about other cheap pieces of tech that you can use on your streams, and you can see that video right here. Go check it out. It's a good time. Peace out. Much love. See you next week. Bye-bye.